So starting with this picture, I'm just going to add a brightness and contrast adjustment, and I'm going to bring the brightness down and the contrast up a little bit. And then I'm going to add a HSL adjustment, and I'm going to bring the saturation up. Then I'm going to duplicate that picture and going over to the selections persona and using the smart selections brush, I'm going to create a selection around the entire teacup. And then I'm just going to invert the selection, so any edits I do now is just going to affect the background and not the teacup. So moving over to the filter studio, and then I'm going to scroll down to maximum blur, and then I'm going to click circular and bring the radius up. And then I'm going to add a Gaussian blur and bring the radius up on that as well. And then if you click that button that says protect alpha at the bottom, it's just going to make it so the filter you've created isn't going to affect the edges of the picture. And then I'm just going to deselect. And then adding a mask layer to the top photo. I'm going to move back over to the photos persona. And use the paintbrush tool and the colour on black. I'm just going to paint around the edges of the teacup. So now I'm just going to be using this picture of some rocks. I'm moving over to the selections persona. I'm just going to create a selection around the rocks. And you don't want any of the hills in the background either, you just want the big rocks. So then once I'm happy with the selection, I'm just going to add a mask layer. So that's going to get rid of the background, and then I'm just going to click deselect. I'm going to bring that picture over to the picture of the teacup, into the picture of the teacup. And then using the move tool, I've just resized it and placed it so it looks like it's in the cup. So once you've got it where you want it, if you just add a mask layer onto the picture of the rocks, you can then paint around the edges of the teacup, and that's going to get rid of the picture to make it look like it's in the teacup. And now this is just a PNG of some birds. And now I just want to add some clouds into the picture, so I downloaded a cloud brush. And if you add a new pixel layer and then put the colour on white and using a paintbrush, so I'm just going to dot randomly around the rocks. And I'm just going to keep doing that, but I'm going to change the cloud brush so that not all clouds are the same. And I'm going to make it so some are sitting behind the rocks and some are sitting in front of it.